Welcome to the Christian Success Show, the show that helps you achieve more success in every area of your life. I'm your host, Wes Young. Thank you for joining me today. The Christian Success Show is brought to you by Christian-Success.com. Visit Christian-Success.com to join the community and check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve big success in specific areas of your life. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-Success.com/coach. Now, let's get started with today's show. Today's show is selling and success. One mistake that many people make when they're trying to achieve more success is they don't believe they need to be able to sell or have any sales skills. But the truth is that you're always selling. No matter what you're doing, you're always selling something. It doesn't mean that you're selling products. You don't have to sell cars or insurance or retail products or anything like that. But every day and in every interaction that you have, you're selling yourself to those that you're communicating with, talking to. Even if you're writing emails or sending text messages or putting posts on Facebook or on Twitter or other social media platforms, you're always selling. You're selling yourself, and you're selling the way you want to be perceived and accepted by other people. When you try to get other people to do things or agree with you, you're in the form of sales and selling things here. Now, you don't need to be a world-class salesman and take high-level sales courses and learn all the insider tricks and everything about how to sell things. You don't have to be trained to sell cars or insurance or things like that. But you do need to be aware of some simple sales processes and sales steps and get a little bit of sales training. And I'm going to give you things that you can use here and think about these with how they're going to relate to you achieving the success you want and how you're going to be able to use these things to help you achieve more success. The fact is, just about any area of your life that you want more success in, you can't do it by yourself. You need to have some help from outside. You need other people to help you along the way, whether it's just someone you can talk to or whether it's someone that you actually need to have them do something to help you reach more success, or maybe you need them to teach you something or share some knowledge. But the fact is, it's rare that you can achieve any type of meaningful success without having other people involved and without some level of help. So you need to know how to sell yourself and have some selling skills. Now, I'm not talking about being fake or false. You don't need to lie, cheat, or steal, or be false in any way to sell things or to sell yourself. When I first got out of college, one of my first jobs was selling cars. It was a miserable job, but I was okay at it. I only did it for probably a year or two because I found something else to do because I really disliked it. But when I first started, I thought that you had to be a slick talking salesman. And as you can tell by listening to me talk, I don't have a salesman's voice. I'm more of a country voice or a laid-back voice. And what I found was the more honest and natural I was, the better I was at selling cars. I found out that people wanted honesty and they could sense honesty. If they were looking at a car and it had a problem, I told them about the problem. And a lot of times I'd sell the car anyway because they knew what the problem was and they could get it fixed. And they trusted me because I was honest and they could tell that I was being honest. So this is basically what I've used in every situation since then in a selling situation. And once again, remember, you're always selling. So the first thing, and this is the most important thing about selling and success, is selling is about building relationships. Everything that I talk about here is going to deal with building relationships. When you build relationships with people, they're more likely to help you, they're more likely to buy from you, they're more likely to trust you, because you're building a relationship. When someone comes into a car dealership to buy a car and a salesman approaches them that they've never met before, they're instantly in an adversarial position. The salesperson wants to sell the car and sell it for as much as possible so he or she can make as large a commission as possible. And the person going into the car dealership wants to buy the car for as little as possible because they want to save money. So basically, there's never a relationship built. Now, when I sold cars, there were a couple guys there that had been selling cars for 30 or 40 years. And what they'd done is, over the years, they'd built relationships with people that had bought cars from them. They'd send them birthday cards. They'd say hi to them when they saw them in town. And basically, these people kept coming back to them and referring others to them because they had built a relationship. A lot of car salesmen or salesmen in other situations sell something and then completely forget about the customer, and they never build a relationship. They miss an opportunity to build a relationship. Now, let's say you're not in a profession where you have to sell products to or services to survive. Let's say you're just in a regular occupation, and you're just trying to live your life. However, you still need to build relationships, because let's think of a couple different situations here. Let's say you have a problem with your car. Now, you could take it to a car dealership and pay $100 an hour or more for someone to look at it. Or if you know lots of people, you could think of someone you've built a relationship with that knows something about cars, and you could ask them, say, hey, this is what's going on with my car. Do you have any ideas? Now, sometimes you might still have to take it to a auto mechanic or a car dealership to get the problem fixed, but sometimes, because you've built a relationship with someone that knows more about cars than you, they'll know that it's not something very complicated, and maybe you can fix it yourself and save several $100s. Maybe you need help figuring out something about why your rose bushes aren't growing right. And you know people that grow rose bushes, and you have a relationship with some of these people, so you mention it to them, and maybe they can give you some tips or pointers. It doesn't have to be something world-changing or worth a ton of money, or even have money exchange hands for you building relationships to help you in many areas of your life. So, this leads to something else. People buy from people they like. Think about that. People tend to buy things from people they like. Almost everything you can buy today, you can buy at more than one place. You have options as to where you buy things. So, when you want to buy something, if you have to deal with a person, wouldn't you rather buy something from someone you like and know? Someone that's already built a relationship with you? So, when you're looking to build more success, you need to build relationships with the people that can help you achieve that success. So how can you be a better salesperson? Here are a few things and that I've used to help me improve my sales skills over the year. But once again, like I told you earlier, I learned that just being honest and upfront and as natural as possible is the best way for me to get what I need in relationships. I build the relationships, and then I let the sales take care of themselves. And that's kind of what I'm doing here with this podcast. I'm building a relationship with you and all my listeners listeners and giving you these podcasts for free so you can get some value out of them. And then if that's building a relationship with you, and then if you need something that I offer, like one of my $7 deals, you're more likely to buy it from me than to go to someone you don't know. That's part of building a relationship, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you listening. So, how to be a better salesperson? Once again, number one, build relationships. Another thing you can do, focus on solving problems. People that solve problems have a much easier chance of selling their solution, whether it's a service or information or a product. But if people have a problem, they're looking for solutions. And if you can solve problems, that helps you sell more things. Listen to people. So often we have conversations and we're not really listening, or we're only listening part of the time. Stop doing whatever you're doing when you're in a conversation with someone and actually listen to them. Listen to what their problem is or their concerns are, and then offer them solutions. Solve problems and offer solutions. Become a trusted advisor. And this goes back to building relationships. You'll notice that everything we're talking about here fits in to building relationships. Become a trusted advisor. Build trust with people so that they trust you and they come to you for advice and solutions. And once you're a trusted advisor, once you offer a solution to the problem they have or the concern they have, they're much more likely to use you for that solution and to buy from you if you have something to solve what they need. And the final thing here is, in a sales situation, it's always about them and never about you. Everybody is concerned most about what's best for them or what they want. This is not good or bad, it's just the way humans are. So if you can remember that the entire situation is about them and not about you and not what you want, you can start taking care of listening and figuring out how to solve their problems and take care of what they want. And this, once again, builds the relationship, helps you become a trusted advisor, and improves your selling skills. There are plenty of books and courses out on improving your sales skills, and if you're in a sales profession, you can pick up a few of them, but you need to be very careful when you're reading about becoming a better salesperson or taking a course about it, that you don't listen to things that take you away from honesty and building relationships. If they work well with relationship building, then I'm all for them. But most people don't need to spend a lot of time and money investing in sales books and sales programs and courses. You can just focus on building relationships and solving problems, and you're probably going to be able to outsell just about anybody else. I want to sincerely thank you for joining me today. I know that you have plenty of options on how you spend your time, and it's an honor you're letting me help you achieve more success in your life. God bless you. Don't forget to check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve more success in specific areas of your life at Christian-success.com. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-success.com/coach. Have a blessed day.